What's up, Crinkle crew? Early voice crack. CrinkleChips back. I'm not sick. My voice, I've been like working a lot lately, so it's a lot of talking, so my voice is kind of iffy. Probably all the beer and food yesterday for Thanksgiving didn't help too much. So that's where I'm at. Last episode, well, we're at day 100 first of all, so that's really fun. Last episode, we got a little closer to solving some of the investigations. Had a lot of crazy crimes happen, just lots of big calls, kind of failing some of them. So I think I'm going to need to expand my police force again here in a little bit. Um, Other than that, nothing crazy storyline wise. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So military veteran Norris, he says Freiburg's a war zone. Teachers at the University of Freiburg downgrade immigrant students. I don't know what that means. And Slice Pizzeria feeds the homeless. All right. He didn't come into work today. Son of a bitch. Fire at my daughter's school. She was burned. Yeah, yikes. Yeah, you can go to her. Shit. Alright. Well, call-ins are sad. I haven't played this for a little bit. I've been so busy. Ready to jump right back in here. Can't imagine we have too long in the game left, right? I feel like I've been playing for a long time. Alright. Funeral for Miss Frazier. R.I.P. You will be missed. And I got some money. Thanks. Alright. Why do I only have... Oh, yeah, the bank. We have the bank now. I forgot about that. Yeah, let's get another officer slot. That's what we're requesting. How much is in the bank? 300. Okay. That's good. Yeah, we have a good amount of money right now. The mass riots at the penitentiary. The prison air conditioning system stopped working. This problem might not be sorted out for a few days. Hearing this, the prisoners rioted, beat up the guards, and took over their cell block. They've taken several civilians hostage and are threatening to kill them unless the prisoners start getting treated like people. The warden says the situation must be sorted out quickly as possible, and the National Guard will have to be called in. Yikes. I got sent 5, I think. 5 big ones. Go help. Go get them. I don't remember this guy. He has 2 stripes though, so that's pretty sweet. I think I sent him to class. There's a child molestation at St. John's Cathedral. 11-year-old Michael Song, a boy from the choir, says he was molested by a priest, Aaron Huber. Okay, that's not good. Everyone's on a thing right now. I guess I could take him and Armstrong off the case. And I'll put them on this one. Actually, I'll put Porter, his lead here. I don't love only having one detective on those, but gotta do what you gotta do. Mission from God. Alright, Mr. Board, I'm a man of broad views, and I came to terms with the existence of sodomites a long time ago, especially when they keep a low profile, but now these perverts have started shoving their rotting little syphilitic noses into our affairs. Drugs are freely being sold in the unicorns of Arcadia Gay Club, right there in the public toilets. I beg you, send your men undercover and clean this filth out. Nope, don't even have enough. Not only that, I don't give a shit. I don't like the priest, he's kind of a jerk. Alright, mass riot. Offender call, officers in harm. Sweet. Dealt with that pretty easy. That could have gone a whole lot worse, I imagine. Whoa, okay. Receiving stolen property. Mrs. Ferguson says that a couple of guys have converted the house next door into a storehouse for stolen goods. They're robbing pharmacies and then selling drugs. Breaking and entering. At apartment house, April Alston heard a man break into her neighbor's apartment and started beating the woman who lives there. She screamed, and the man kept on demanding something. I couldn't hear any details. Yikes. Okay. And then attempted carjacking at the mall. Young cashier went out for a smoke and noticed a suspicious man slinking around a car near the road. The devil was crawling on the pavement around the car. He looked really suspicious, like a gangster. That sounds fake. Probably dropped something. Investigation has started. Cool. Okay. That's a lot of frames we need for that one. Just want to see what's going on with these. I kind of forget a little bit. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, that one's been super confusing. Oh, that's that one. That's right. Okay. And this is the one with the gang, I'm pretty sure. Okay, cool. Now we have child molestation. Lots of stuff going on. Okay, so receiving stolen property or some Purdy there for sure. Maybe these two. I guess I need one more. Millsap can go. Swap. You go too. And then this one's real, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna send Asmund and Vandal. Okay, Asmund will experience here. Vandal's a beast, so we can take care of it. I think that's a fake call, so. It seems like there's just a guy looking for something that he dropped on the ground. I don't know why he'd crawl around the parking lot. Yeah, looking for his keys. Alright, there's a fight at the playground. Two young mothers had a falling out over something, and they've started fighting, scratching and pulling each other's hair. Come unscramble these crazy chickens. They're scaring my son. Alright. Consider the chickens unscrambled. All the windows of the house are lit up. And there's loud music playing. Knock on the door. Open up. It's police. Knock down the door. I have SWAT there. I'll knock on the door. There's a guy with a bottle of beer sitting on the sofa. A gun nearby the table along with a handful of multicolored pills. Aim at the man. Anything for a headache, put down the beer. You're under arrest. Aim at him. Whoa, two men with shotguns jump in the next room, open fire, retreat, and surround the house. Shoot to kill. Oh, I don't know what happened. I think the other one went well. We're about to find out. The door at the apartment is broken. This is a breaking and entering one, but the police still knock loudly and announce themselves. A brief noise comes from inside, and then all is quiet. The cops enter, sitting in the corners, sobbing, or is a sobbing, battered woman with no one else around. The apartment has no electricity. Stop whimpering and tell us what happened. Search the apartment with a flashlight. Calm the woman down. Search the apartment first. Shot girl continues to cry, but points a trembling hand towards the bed in the far corner. Flip the bed over quickly. Don't be silly, there's no such thing as monsters. That's stupid. Check under the bed. I'll flip it over quickly. Whoa, okay. Fender call, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Okay. Alright, that was very confusing. I think the other one went well. I didn't hear any gunshots, so that means no one got shot. That's good. Alright. Pretty smooth day so far. Whoa. Second time this happened. Suspicious item in the residential area. A frightened citizen found a storage box left by someone on her landing. It's got to be a bomb, she said in a squeaky voice. It's just like in the movies. Doubtful. Receiving stolen property at the warehouses. A man declined to give his names. A man who declined to give his name said that Mary Hinojosa is keeping some stolen jewelry in a storage unit. She went there now with something else that she recently stole, but be careful, she's armed and dangerous, and she doesn't like handcuffs. Okay. Purdy, Osman, and Millsap. Millsap's been a beast. Yeah. Alright, and then oops. Well, let's see what happened with the fight real quick. Yeah, we got him. Good. Okay. And a suspicious item in the residential area, so that's the bomb. I'll send those two. I doubt it's anything. It seems like very much like a fake call, but we'll see. Man, all the yawns. Suspicious individual on the farm, Donnie Houston, was walking in the evening with a friend and noticed that someone or something was watching them. I only saw the silhouette, but it seemed like a monster. Oh, we are so frightened. We ran into the nearest farmhouse and called you right away. Leem Sajit. I think I just went on 2 fake calls. I think that's what's happening here. Got the fender. Got some jewelry. Yeah, saw that shit, Mafia. Suspicious item. Yeah, nothing. Nothing but a box left by a homeless man. And it's going to be the last call? No, it's still pretty early. Oh, whoa, hang on. Take it easy. Gotta play some more music. Alright, fight at Desire Park. A young couple were strolling through the park, hand in hand, talking nicely between themselves when up ran a young man in a leather jacket. He snatched a girl from the hands of her boyfriend, started yelling loudly at her like it was some kind of argument. According to a witness, the assailant could hardly stay on his feet. It seemed like he was hiding some kind of weapon. Okay. Easy enough. The couple were frightened by the scarecrow. Bad dude. The farmers forgot they had a scarecrow? Oh boy, a little worse than we thought, huh? That's okay. Send the noobs. Go get them. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. So we got 3 new frames for that one. Obviously not enough yet. This is gonna be a creepy one. I don't even want to put this together. Got some new frames for that one, and nothing new for that. Okay, that one is gonna be one I can't solve. I bet. I'm not very good at the investigation thing, and that one seems particularly hard. It's at Wise Dragon Restaurant. We've received a complaint about noise coming from a restaurant. It's the 5th day of a damn wedding, and they're still at it. Noise, shouting, swearing, some foreign music with wilted flowers on the windowsill, and a whole symphony of vulgarity. Complained a retired English teacher. The window of her apartment directly overlooks the restaurant. I don't know. What's illegal about this? Go check it out, I guess. Okay. So let's look at the missing person. So let's kind of review here a little bit. His wife says they're late with the mortgage, and he got a big, but he said he got a big bonus. Everything was settled, but my husband was very nervous about the money, worried that someone would, from work would try to rob us. They work with a lot of ex-cons. His brother said Eric had serious money problems. 3 weeks ago, he asked to borrow some money, but I'm barely making ends meet myself. Eric began to cry and said he'd have to deal with some bad people. Roy Spieler, he's a colleague, said a couple weeks ago he had an argument with Eric, or Eric had an argument with his superiors. He was clearly not himself, trying to borrow money and cursing up a storm. Gabrielle Oliveras is secretary there. She said, I recently overheard one of Eric's telephone conversations, but can only make out a few pieces. The next meeting with the twins will be my last. That'll be the night. That'll be a nice night. I thought he was talking about prostitutes again. And then there's receipts for Eddie's Burgers, which I think is just to throw you off. I don't think it has anything to do with this. A brochure for like a quick money making scheme. A number of documents, an empty envelope, stamped eviction notice, and advertisement for the sex industry. Okay. I need more info, man. Wasn't there something else? She reported to the police that her husband had disappeared. She had returned home early from a business trip, hoping to surprise him, but the house has been turned upside down. Eric was nowhere to be found. Okay. So the house has to be all fucked up. That's why I think this is like them rummaging through his house. This is a weird one for sure. So you got the eviction notice. Man, it's so vague, you just have to guess. So that's from Eddie's Burgers. So maybe he went there before everything. Oops. Damn it. Huh. Okay. Late with mortgage payments and got an eviction notice. So goes Eddie's Burgers, comes to work, finds the eviction notice, talks to his boss about a raise. His boss says no. Ask the twins for money and they do that. Maybe that. This is so confusing. I don't know, man. I need more clues. The twins. I'm thinking these are the twins and they killed them. Maybe I'm on the wrong path here. Maybe it has nothing to do with the twins. I mean, I don't know. Alright, so eviction notice, talks to his boss. Boss won't help, so he leaves. Goes to a motel. Eddie's Burgers before all this? Maybe. I don't know. That was impossible. Alright, how's the homicide stuff going? I think I found some new ones. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so let's see what happened here. Mrs. Sahak, Sarah Sahak, that's the victim's wife. In recent years, well, let's see what happened first. Yeah, just the headless body was found in the souvenir shop. In recent years, we struggled to keep the store open. The location is not very good. There's not a lot of foot traffic, so not many casual shoppers. We depend on a lot on our regulars. The summer is always a loss, but we make up for it during the holiday season, and we always have the best Halloween costumes in town. Bog host loved that holiday. That's the guy that got killed. So there's a camera an hour before the estimated time of Mr. Sahak's death. The camera across the street caught only a few people, 2 girls, a tall man in a great coat, and a bearded homeless man searching through garbage cans. Okay. Oh, interesting. And then the medical examiner says Mr. Sahak died from a gunshot to the chest. The beheading was post-mortem. The head was cut off slowly with some difficulty. The whole shop floor was covered in blood, and his neck was a bloody mess. Okay. So yeah, I'm thinking it's the guy in the jacket. That's the homeless man. Why would the homeless man murder? Okay, so he's at work. Homeboy walks in, shoots him. Wait, wants to buy it. No. Oh, okay, that's the same picture. It's just, what did he use? So he was shot. So he shoots him and then has to cut off his head, and then he puts him there. I'm missing one frame though. Like he would use a samurai sword to cut off his head because he said it was messy. So a knife would be like that. There must have been some kind of argument, so we'll see. See if there's anything else later here. I'm sure we'll get the next frame. Will help us out. Oh, we didn't get anything for that. And then, yeah, we got a little bit for that. Okay. It's a fight. And we got him. Good job. Okay. Man, I don't see myself ever solving that missing person investigation. I've already got a lot of frames, and I'm, like, so lost. I have no idea what's going on with that one. And took care of that. Perfect. Good day. Easy peasy. 101. 59% of Freiburg parents use physical discipline. Controversial artist Sigmund Hammerling commits suicide. And 14th century wine barrel found in city dump. Okay. That's interesting. I wouldn't drink it, but it's interesting. Iron didn't come in, huh? New movie starring favorite actor. Can I get the day off? Nope. No chance. Glenn. I drank too much. Can't hold it together. Yeah, go home. I don't want you dying. Alright. We got some, like, new detectives. Forgot about that. Alright. How are we doing here? From Ron Atticus. Jack, one of my partners with whom I have several large contracts. Who's Atticus? Oh, that's the guy with the tower. Okay. Large contacts at the request of his wife wishes to open a confectionery factory in Freiburg. The problem is that the local stores stock products from Clementine Burroughs factory, and there's no room for completion in the market or competition in the market. Not that I care about selling fucking candy, but I can demonstrate but I must demonstrate that I'm a reliable business ally. Today, a couple of my best men will burn this come-in-time factory to the ground, and nobody is going to get in their way. Okay? We'll see about that. Yay, I got another officer slot. Alright, take it easy. I gotta check what's going on here first. So Shift B needs another officer. Oh wow, he's really good already. Sweet. He'll work tomorrow. Yeah, I'm taking it all. It's all my money. Alright, massacre at Atticus Tower. An armed assailant entered the Jesus Got You Covered insurance offices and opened fire on everyone inside. One of the secretaries grabbed a phone, hid in the closet, and dialed the police. According to her, the man has often come to the office to argue with his agent about payments, but now it seems like he's finally lost his mind. Alright, Gardner. Fall. Got a lot of noobs here. Send you. Maybe I'll send those two. Yeah, I was gonna do 4, but send Sobal to try to get him boosted since he's a jerk and I have to keep him around. Might as well get him continuing to build a little bit here. Alright. Child molestation in the photo studio. Employee Clark Mitchell called the police about a customer who seems to be involved in child molestation. The man brought in some photos for development, all normal stuff, family photos from the holiday, but the end of the reel, the studio found a photo of a naked elderly man next to a girl no older than 13. Apparently the client forgot to remove that shot. Yikes. That's freaky. Can you imagine seeing that, like working at a photo place and seeing that? That'd be fucking crazy. Yeah, got him. Good job, everybody. Alright, suicide threat. Erin Fredette is terrified that she just met a suicide case. Her face was painted so sadly, it just brought tears to my eyes seeing the poor girl. Her whole body aching, stuck in one spot and unable to move. We have to try to save her. What? Her face was painted so sadly. It's a mime. It sounds like a mime to me. Alright. Suspect is at the photo studio standing with his back to the door. He's telling the employee to hurry. Sick bastard, those children, you there. Let's go. Out on the street. Arrest him. Easy enough. What other options are there? What are you going to do? Alright, attempted carjacking. Stepping out for a smoke break, a convenience store owner saw a hooded figure around the corner ducking into a car. At first, the store owner didn't think anything of it, but then the car alarm went off. Hooded figure around the corner ducking into a car. Beckman and Taylor, go take care of business. Yeah, professional mime. I told you. That's silly. Silly phone call. Oops. I really want to consult a detective on some of these cases, but $50,000, that's so much. Alright, Sugar Dream Confectionery. Miss Boyd, I cannot tell you how dear my factory is to me. It took decades to realize my late husband's dream to fill the city with candy, which any poor man can afford. But I'm sure you don't have time for this. I hear that you're a businessman, so I come to you with a business proposal. Save my factory, and you will take a share of the profits. Ooh. That's a deal. Fuck Atticus, dude. Everyday mall. Disorderly conduct. A respectable woman let out a squeaky scream, and then a roar right in front of her. A crazy guy in acid wash pans sat down to eat pieces of his own shit while he gave a terrified woman a silly smile. It's just so disgusting, my God, right in front of so many people and the children. This woman cannot calm down. Yeah, that's kind of freaky. Literally eating his own poop. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Good job, boys. Right, fight at the cemetery. The grave digger at a funeral struck the grieving father with a shovel. He imagined the man was giving him a nasty look. A fight immediately broke out. Wow. Calm it down over there. Nothing? Nothing? So quiet? Oh, factory saved. Thank you, Mr. Boyd. My factory is saved. I knew you were a good man. There's not many people like you left in the city. The man had recently returned from a trip to Japan, and he was just enjoying some extravagant sweets he brought back. What? That's all it was? How do you get that mistaken? Alright. Homicide. Whoa, that's a big one. Alright, let's see what happened here first. Offender caught. Jack, I don't know what you got in your head, but you'll regret it. Our partnership has ended. Your day will come, and then you'll see a terrible mistake you made. Wait, so I lost all that money? No. No. I just lost all that money. What the fuck? $300,000 was lost. What the fuck? I just lost $300,000. Oh my god, I'm fucking furious right now. Oh man, she better make hella money on that candy to make up for the money I just lost. I can't believe I fucked that up. I thought you'd just be mad, be like, hey, don't do that again, please. Oh man, I just fucked that up so bad. I might just ruin the whole game. Oh. This fucking asshole is suspected of murder for his wife and her parents. He's released on bail and was discussing his offense. Blah, blah, blah. The meeting descended into controversy when they were shouting at each other for a while. I'm so mad. Then this guy ran out of the conference room only to return a few minutes later with a gun. He shot one of the lawyers in the head, and then the others started cowering to the ground. The secretary called the police. Okay. I'm so salty. That just happened. I just lost $300,000. Was it massive fight at this fucking soccer stadium? No more soccer games. A group of visiting fans were singing an offensive song called "Freebird, Capital of Crap," and throwing corn cobs on the field. What does that even mean? Because the corn statue. Our local fans aren't about to put up with that. A fight has broken out. Cool. I'm so furious that just happened. I just lost $300,000. Like, what am I supposed to do now? Oh man, I should have been smarter. Like, I should have helped him. I knew he had all my money, but I didn't think it would do that. He's standing in the conference hall armed with a gun. He's back to the door. He's pushed two men into a corner. He's holding them at gunpoint. Two others on the floor. One is moving. The second is groaning and holding his stomach. Taser him. Mr. Madrano, we have your wife online. She's begging you not to do anything stupid. Quietly sneak into the conference room and take him down. Taser. Boom. Fuck you. Alright, I need backup. Nope. Sorry. Gotta deal with it. Massive fight. Alright, we got it all. Perfect. I'm screwed for the rest of the game. It's $300,000. 300. I put it in there thinking it was safe. I did mention earlier though. Remember that like, what if something happens where I lose that money? I didn't want to put all of it in. Ugh. All right. Massacre in the Forest. I'll read it when people are back. Damn, that got me heated. I'm so pissed. I don't want to even play like the rest of the day right now. Oh man. Alright, a group of 10 students went into the woods to camp for the night. They set up tents, made a fire, drank some alcohol, and sang some songs. Around midnight, they were suddenly attacked by a large man with a bag on his head, wielding a hatchet. One girl managed to reach the road, where she flagged down a passing car, could call the police. The fate of the other students is still unknown. Sounds fun. Yeah, we got more frames. Alright, what goes on here? Juan Camilo Salas organizes illegal transportation and export of chopped up vehicles. Okay. So the smuggler is Juan Camilo Salas. He's an experienced smuggler, very capable of obtaining and smuggling any sort of goods across the border. He always comes armed and believes that's all the protection he needs. Okay. The station chief is a morphine junkie, and Salas is more JCS. No, that's not catchy. All right, Salas is more than happy to fill his need. In exchange, turn a blind eye. Okay. The pieces of the stolen car are hidden inside the truck's cargo container. Okay. Containers are loaded onto the cars directly from the truck. Juan Camilo Salas watches while the weight is recorded and the container is sealed. For every service, Salas always pays cash. Some morphine junkie, so pay some morphine. Oh, that's like a bodyguard. Okay. Then he pays that guy in cash. It's loaded directly from the truck. I don't know what that is. Probably relevant. Ah, there we go. Okay. All right, go get him. Whoa. Okay. Could be at Blitz Cafe. He eats lunch there every day. Could be at Fifth Leg Animal Clinic where he takes his dogs to the appointments. For his chances, his dog needs an appointment right now. He lives in an apartment. Yeah, I'd imagine he'd be there, right? Go get him. What, I know this is a gang one. Oh, he's a top guy, so if I get him, hey, yay, I'll get like $45,000. Cool, I guess. Fucking annoying. Damn, dude, fuck Atticus, dude. I knew he was an asshole, but God, he really fucked me. Last call of the day. Everyone get over there. So that, I thought that, like, Massacre in the Forest thing, I thought it was just gonna be, like, BS, but it's, like, real. It's, like, a real thing straight out of a movie. And wrong place. Okay. Well, I'll have to go there tomorrow, then. And he did now. I gotta ask, what's her name to come into work again tomorrow? Yeah, we caught the offender in group them. End the stupid day. I'm mad. I would actually stop playing right now, but, because I'm pretty fucking raged right now, but I want Sims to catch this guy tomorrow. Need to end on a good note. I'm very salty that I lost $300,000 of the $500 that I needed. Radio stations face additional tax. Tainted blue velvet party cookies can cause convolutions. Study finds stray dogs more dangerous than sharks. I was up all night. Oh, excuse me. Reading The Last Temptation, but I didn't have time to get to the ending. No, you can't finish reading. I specifically need you today. Drink too much, can't hold together. Can I go home? Yes. That guy's gonna get fired. $300,000 fucking dollars, god damn it. Small business report. Last year, we actively fought against unregistered business activities and great companies who shamelessly use loopholes in the law. We've tightened some rules, making it more difficult for fraudsters to rent business promises and import goods to the city. Of course, they immediately became outraged and threatened to form a protest under the windows of City Hall. We must teach these parasites to respect the law. Permission for the use of force is granted. I'm not getting in trouble for that shit again. Absolutely not. Well, alright, so I got 4,600 from who? Oh, from the candy lady. That's not bad, but not good either. Nope, I'm not sending people. Am I sure? Yes, I'm sure. Jack, just want to know if the can't keep promises, won't keep arms, whatever. Alright, my share. I'm sharing half that with the staff. Alright, we're gonna go to the... No, not the animal clinic. Well, yeah, we'll go to the animal clinic because it's closer. So if we're wrong, we can just go to the next one. I'll send Purdy here. Millsap. That works. Fight at the high school. The school principal called in to report an altercation that occurred in the cafeteria. Hey, you fat cow, where's your udder? Yelled Miguel Marquinos to Emma Hadsick as she passed by his table with her lunch tray. Emma blushed and then lashed out at the offender. The teachers don't want to interfere. Miguel had it coming. Okay, well, it's just kids, so you always send the worst officers when you're just dealing with kids because they're pretty easy to get together here. Police impersonation. Jezebel Escalante was walking in the park earlier and saw a strange man dressed in police uniform. He was going around yelling at people, showing them his gun and threatening everyone. Then he ran over to the dogs and rolled around in the grass. He is clearly not right in the mind. And he was scaring everyone. Frankly, I don't even think he's a real cop. No shit. Send strong. Citron. I think that'll be good. A stripe and a newbie. Damn, I want my money back. Fuck you, Atticus. If I have a chance to get him back on my side, I gotta take it. No, I don't even care what that is. Wait, whatever. Seeing the policeman walks up and walks up close and salutes. The officer is obviously from Castle, but the gun looks real enough. Officer, you are urgently needed at the police station. I'm afraid I can't wait. Demand that he immediately lay down his arms and kneel down. Let me check your gun there, officer. Yeah, tell him to get to the police station. Yeah, see? We tricked him. Let's trick the crazy people. Turn a blind eye to the activities of women's club. Whatever, dude. I don't care. The church is so fucking annoying. Offender caught. We got him. We got him. Hell yeah. So, big boost for everybody. Eliminate. Damn, dude. I would have been like so close to 500,000 now. God damn it. So salty. Yeah, I'll take that shit. Alright. So I'm going to spread out the detectives on these cases. Now they're all kind of messed up again, but that's okay. I want my money back. Fight. Yeah, I got him. Okay. Can't believe he just takes your money. Can't believe he can do that. Wait, I'd be at 422,000. I could get that 75,000 so fucking quick. Bomb threat at the elementary school. Hello, is this police? There's a bomb at the elementary school. The person who called in the threat had a high, clear voice, but then there was some interference in the background. Signal was lost. This sounds like bullshit. Losing that money got me in a real bad mood. I'm not gonna lie. I should have known better. I should have known to stick with one side and help him. But I mean, if I get 4,000 a day though from that other lady, that'd be pretty good. Like that'll be enough to make up for it. They're hosting a fry eating championship. If police presence is required, okay. Police presence. That's fine. I can deal with that. Wow, 7 failed assignments from Purdy now. Remember she had like the first like 63 or something like that were perfect. Theft at the hospital. Drug addict at the rehab center stole an expensive respirator and locked himself in the closet. The nurse tried to reason with him, but he just hugged the apparatus and insisted it was his property. When the employees tried to help him up, he grabbed a knife from his pocket and stabbed one of them. Jesus. That escalated quickly. Alright, that's good enough. Bomb threat. Yeah, I figured. No bomb. I should have read the rest. I'm curious what it was, but whatever. You know what I'm going to do? Since money doesn't matter right now, apparently. Forgiveness of sins. Damn it, I want to... maybe I should do forgiveness of sins. Fuck it, I'm gonna buy it. 17,000. I did it. Maybe Atticus will stop being mad at me. I just wanted to try something from the church anyway. I've been kind of meaning to. So our sins are forgiven. Now trust me again, Atticus, please. Theft at the mall. The guard at a large toy store detained a boy who was suspected of theft. I'm sure he stuffed something down his pants, but I couldn't find anything. The little boy won't stop crying. Come over quick. Yikes, dude. Couldn't find anything in his pants. That's not a good thing to say. He might have some connection to my my child molestation thing. Alright, drug trafficking at the port. Whoa, need lots of people. Alright, I'm gonna wait till these officers get back real quick. Alright, let's read it. We received an anonymous tip today. Later this evening, a large shipment of heroin will arrive at the port. The cargo is well guarded, and according to the source, the drug runners won't be giving up without a fight. Yikes, okay. Everyone I got. theft. The boy didn't see anything. Child's mother severely scolded the guard and took her frightened son back home. Yeah, what an idiot. Assault with an offensive weapon at Kevin's Throat Bar, the famous Throat Bar. He reports that the bartender was attacked by a patron. The bartender refused to customer service or to serve a customer because he looked too young and wouldn't show his ID. So the guy got mad, jumped over the counter, smashed a bottle of whiskey, and now he's threatening to stab the bartender. Sounds familiar. Bring your ID to the fucking bar when you go, no matter how old you are. Okay. That's my special announcement for the day. Drug trafficking. Hey, we got him. That was pretty easy. Found some heroin. Yeah, saw that shit. I'm taking all the money now because I need it. Because now I'm way behind where it fucking was 10 minutes ago. I'm grabbing. I'm raging about that shit. Not good. Behind the bar is a young man with a piece of glass and a frightened bartender in tears. Hit the man with a nice order drink. My buddy, let's get out here. We got a bottle of whiskey. Hit him. Right in the face. Got you, bartender. Unlawful assembly at the casino. A crowd gathered in the shadow of the casino, chanting slogans recommending the prohibition of gambling in Freeburg. Gambling is a disease, or so they keep repeating. Meanwhile, the casino has hired an athletic group of young men to push back the unruly crowd. Okay. Right. I'm going to look at that one last because it's kind of disturbing. No new frames. Okay. Details. Yeah. Alright, we got one new frame. So, oh, maybe it was the twins. I doubt it, though. Okay. So, we'll just have to wait to find more frames on that one. Didn't find any more on that one. And... Alright, so Michael Sung, the victim. So my mother and I were about to... Wait, do I even have enough frames yet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 6. No. Alright, we're not reading it yet then. It is... Okay, here's what I'm going to do, actually. Before the end of the day. I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to look into that investigation with the missing person. See if I can, like, piece together something better. See if I'm missing something and try to, like, really go at it. I don't want to spend all the time on camera doing that because I'm going to reread things probably 100 times here. So I'm going to end the episode here. We're going to go to day 103 with $300,000. Let me say that again. $300,000 less than what I had because fuck Atticus. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. So I'm going to look into the investigation a little bit. If I end up figuring it out, I'll tell you what I went through. Probably the final order, and then I'll show you the recording and stuff like that, and I'll add it to the end of this episode. If I do not find it out, then this will be the end of the episode. You'll be disappointed in me, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Stop yelling at me. Okay? Thanks. My name's CrinkleChips. Thanks for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm playing This Is the Police. Thanks a lot. Voice crack at the end. Gotta love it. See ya.